How was up, y'all? It's Pablo was cracking this. About to react to this impressive video. It's titled Normani and DK are engaged thanks to Ciara and Russell. Oh. And Aja Walls exposes the gospel industry. So I wasn't even going to react to this at first because I'm like, I don't know these people. Of course I know Normani, but I don't know who her fiance is. And I don't know who Aja Walls is. Don't listen to gospel at all. So I was going to skip this one. But I saw quite a few people ask for this. So I was like, you know what? I'm a woman of the people. So gotta give the people what they're asking for. So apparently there's something in here they want me to see. So let's check it out. Like, as far as Normani goes, like, I'm happy for her. Good. You in a loving relationship, I would hope, then great. Wish you the best. But I'm just more interested in, like, her music. And, like, why she never gave us visuals for that album that came out last year. And what's happening next with her career. Is she gonna retire? You know, you gonna stop doing music, or you gonna give us more music? You gonna revamp some stuff? Like, what's going on with that? That's what I'm more so interested in, to be honest, versus her personal love life. But I mean, I do wish her well. Obviously.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Empressive
She's gorgeous.
channel.
Oh, cute.
Congratulations are in order for Normani and the football player DK Metcalf. They just got engaged, and this engagement happened after DK signed his $150 million contract with the Steelers, okay? Period. And what I love about this is...
He better help you. Listen, get to the bag. He better help you and invest in your career. All right? Because apparently your label giving you problems. Maybe you having problem funding certain stuff. Get your fiance to start fiancéing.
Normani didn't even have to announce that she was engaged. Her man proudly announced it first.
Shout out to my beautiful fiance, man, for being here with me. But can't wait to step on the field, man, with the rest of the black women.
That's how you do it. You keep it personal. You keep it private. And I'm saying as the woman, you keep it private. I ain't announcing nothing. I'm not posting nothing. I ain't saying nothing. All right? But, you know, if he wants to post me and talk about me, then more power to you, my brother. But I ain't posting nothing else.
Peace out.
You proposed yesterday?
Yes, sir. She right there. On the rock, baby.
They're cute.
How far in advance were you planning? Was this
They're adorable. Look at these cute faces.
The trade request and everything?
They look happy.
Last year.
Good for her.
She's a singer, and, you know, her
I love that.
You know, kind of conflicted with the schedule, so we just tried to...
What's scheduled? What is she doing? What is she doing exactly? What's scheduled? No shade, because I want the best for Normani, but I get a little frustrated because I feel like she is very talented and there's so much potential there, but it's like some ain't clicking. Like, and obviously it's not just up to her. She has a whole team, but they are fumbling her hard because, yeah, they're just not doing what they need to do with her. So I'm just confused. What schedule he talking about that's so booked and busy?
Because
I personally haven't seen her listed on nobody's concert as the opener, or no tour, no music coming out, no interviews I've seen her a part of, no music videos, no new songs dropping. Like, I haven't seen anything at all. So I'm just wondering. I ain't trying to be shady. I'm just curious because I ain't seen nothing.
Her flowers with a story, and then the last letter on the flower was, will you marry me? And she said yes.
I was just cheesing watching this. This is so cute. I'm so happy for them both. And fun fact, Ciara and Russell Wilson actually paired them together. DK and Russell used to play together on the Seahawks, and of course they're friends. And Ciara is cool with Normani, so Ciara was really the one looking out for Normani, and she was kind of pushing her to get with DK because DK actually wanted her for a while.
How did you and the boo meet?
We actually met through Ciara and Russ.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. That's very nice.
Yeah.
If Cece's saying, "Yo, look, I got somebody for you,"
no, she was
somebody
serious.
You want to listen to.
Yeah, she was serious. Multiple occasions, she's like, "Hey, but this guy though."
So was he was expressing interest, or?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time, for a while actually, but I was in a whole different situation.
When the opportunity presented itself, you were open to a meeting.
Yes. I went to another one of my friends' release parties, and then she kept texting me. She had like an alcohol brand that she was releasing, but she was really adamant about
Come
coming.
my party.
Like very adamant And I'm like, I'm like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna stop by. Like, I'm gonna come. I'm definitely gonna come. But I just knew it was something else because she was just very adamant. And when I was on the way, she was like, oh yeah, your boy's gonna be there. And I said, okay, I see what you was trying to do here.
But now,
and they did the same to him. Once he was already there, they was playing Cupid.
Yeah, matchmaker.
Shout out to Russell and Ciara for playing matchmaker. I love that. I love how Ciara wants all her girls to win. She's truly a girl's girl. I mean, people see how she got with all her girls to win. She's truly a girl's girl. I mean, people see how she got with her husband, Russell Wilson, and how she prayed for him, but she wants her friends to experience that same kind of love. And I'm glad that Normani was open to it. Now, Ciara and Russell did react to this engagement news. They were very excited, and Ciara said, Russell and I knew when we introed y'all 3 years ago, love was truly in the air. Now y'all gonna be booed up forever. This was the best news. DK, Metcalf, Normani, we love y'all so much.
Very cute.
So cute. It's so cute. I love it. I love it. I love it. And I know after this, a lot of women are going to start asking Ciara to play matchmaker for them. I just know it. I would actually love if Ciara could help Halle Bailey.
Oh my God.
Because I feel like Halle and Ciara have similar stories. You know, they both had a child with a man who just didn't really treat them right.
Girl, she didn't fumble. All right. Well, I ain't gonna say that. But she too caught up right now with her baby daddy drama.
Ciara was able to move on to a much better
She just finds this is why people want to watch see what y'all doing. But she find any way to work these Bailey sisters into the goddamn conversation. I think about the Super Bowl. You talking about Kendrick should have brought out she didn't say Chloe. I said Chloe. Oh, man, she did not say that. She said that he should have brought out Janet Jackson, and I joked and said, next you're going to say Chloe. Okay, my bad, never mind. But no, she does bring them up in every conversation now. I can't think of off the top of my head. But it happens because I always point it out like, girl.
And I do wish the same for Halle. So, Ciara, please help Halle out.
Girl.
We can't have our little mermaid out here getting embarrassed by DDG. It ain't right. It just ain't right. But back to the story. Congrats to Normani and DK once again. Normani is about to be a whole wife. She's going to live that wag life. And I do kind of wonder if maybe she's going to step away from music. It would be kind of unfortunate because Normani is really talented and she had the...
I just rolled my eyes just based on the multiple comments I've heard from Empressive over the years. So trust me, this is accumulated irritation with her because she just makes a lot of comments. Anyway, we're gonna go into, if you know, you know. If you watch, you watch. But this has everything to do with Empressive herself and the ideology that she has conveyed over time about her feelings about these topics.
Potential to be a big star. Like, she has it. Unfortunately, she has faced a lot of sabotage and setbacks in the music industry. And it honestly doesn't seem worth it, you know? But if she does continue to pursue her music career, I hope that she's able to be independent like Ciara is. Because being a part of a label ain't worth nothing. Like, RCA hasn't done a lick for Normani's career. But anyway, let me move on to the next topic and talk about the gospel singer Aja Walls. Because she, too, was done dirty by the industry, and she revealed why she left gospel music. Now, if you don't know, Aja was a part of the Walls group with her other siblings, Rhea Walls, Alec Walls, and Daryl Walls. And they started in the industry very young. They were children, and they got a lot of love, and it captured the attention of a lot of people, including Kirk Franklin. Kirk signed them to his label, For Your Soul Recordings, in 2013. And then they were also signed to My Block Entertainment, which was a label started by Erica Campbell's husband, Warren Campbell. So they were signed to different labels. However, they had a horrible experience in the gospel industry because they were getting robbed, they were getting blackballed, they experienced all types of stuff. And I do remember Alec Walls went on live and was going off because the group was being sabotaged behind the scenes.
But this industry that kicked our ass. This industry that did the worst it could possibly do to 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then called his friend and said, yo, we love you.
This man talking about, excuse me, Lord, as he about to roll up. He showed us the lighter, and you got the weed sign on the lighter, so we know what you're using it for, my brother. But hey, do you? If you want to smoke, what is it called? The devil's lettuce? Then that's your business. I ain't gonna judge you.
But you kick us off the shows. You ban our music from the radio. You cliquish with us. You act funny. You hide our tickets at award shows. You do all this for years, but you love God. But you support your people. You do all this. This is BS. And before I have to kill somebody over here, because I'm not even like that, and before I got to really whoop Kirk ass at the doggone awards, before I got to whoop somebody at the awards and then be bad press for real, I'm just not going to come.
That's a strong word.
I'm just not going to go.
Somebody's all shit.
I'm just not going to go. When the wickedness is so deep that even labels, they don't even care about God. It's just, what's the money? Where 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 the money?
Now, Aja Walls came out and she talked about why she left the gospel industry. Basically, there was a lot of unscrupulous activity going on, and her group was not getting paid for the hard work that they were doing.
The amount of work that people demand from you, just to steal from you, just to shelve you, just to make themselves look good, using you, and then when they can't use you no more, they just toss you off to the side, and you kind of just have to pick up the pieces to your life. It's just not worth it. Most tours that I've been on, I didn't get paid. We were told, like, oh, nobody's getting paid when everybody else was getting paid. We just weren't getting paid. People will use you up. They will use you to write. They will use you to sing. They will use you and not pay you. They will use you and use you and use you and use you, and you'll look up and have nothing to show for your gifts and talents because you've just been being prostituted.
The Walls group, unfortunately, was taken advantage of a lot because they were young and they weren't business savvy, so they were easy targets. People in the industry saw that they were gifted and they wanted to take advantage of that. And also, Aja talked about other gospel artists being threatened by their popularity.
For a lot of people, this was their business. And if you coming up and you got all the sales and the streams and whatever else, of course they mad at you because now their business isn't doing as well or whatever. Being like a preteen and a teenager in a grown-up industry and competing with grown-ups, like, oh, such and such don't like y'all because y'all new and hot on the block, and such don't like y'all because y'all song is doing this on the charts. Like, I'm a kid, I do not care about this stuff. A grown-up don't like us? Like, what the heck? The people who aren't cool, I mean, they will not be your friend. They will hate you. They will throw salt on you. They will try to blackball you. They'll try to keep you out of certain spaces. They'll try to keep you out of certain award shows. They'll try to snub you for awards. Like, just stuff that you should not care about, in my opinion, in the kingdom. They cared about, like, a lot. But, like, the competition is so crazy. Like, people, they become, like, I guess, celebrities in the gospel space, and they be mean to people. Like, how are you a diva? And this ain't even about you. This is about the Lord.
That is crazy. That is crazy. And Aja also said that people in the industry were out there selling their souls.
There are many gospel artists who have sold their soul to have fame and money. Many. Selling your soul is something as simple as like compromising your morals, to get favors, to get this or to get that, or to get, awards, or to get your song played over and over on the radio. You doing some funny things behind the scenes. That definitely does happen. I remember a guy wanted to work with me, and I thought that it was really lucrative because he came from a really big label. He started saying, like, we have to change up your image a little bit. We need you to be a little more, like, sultry, sexy gospel. I was like, oh, you lost me. You lost me there. You lost me there. Oh, you lost me there. Don't get me wrong. God gives us a bunch of tools to fish with. But I don't think that me trying to seduce the people to Christ is... that don't even go together. That don't even make no sense. Like, that is crazy to me. Like, everybody wants a piece of you. I mean, whether it be financially... Whether it be, even sexually. Like, people didn't care if we was kids. Oh my gosh, people did not care if we was kids. So many people, like, wanting to take advantage of you because they see that you're out in the world exposed and you really have no covering because everybody is, like, just trying to see what they can get off you. I'm tired of that.
This is sad. This is really sad. I mean, it's one thing that stuff like this is happening in the secular industry, but the fact that it's happening in the gospel industry is crazy. But Aja explained that the gospel industry is not really Christian. It's a business. People are really there to make money. That's it. And it's really up to the artists themselves to live right and prioritize God. But some of them don't even do that, And that's why a lot of mess happens behind the scenes. I think it's really sad to even hear that they were even being preyed upon as children. That was very disturbing and disheartening to hear. It really was. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about this.
And fucked up. But that doesn't surprise me one bit. Just because it's gospel, it's still under the umbrella of the entertainment industry. So it's going to be subjected to the debauchery and the disgusting acts that take place in that industry. Just like with, their gospel movies. Nobody's thinking like, oh, well, this is a gospel movie, so it's protected from all the evils of Hollywood. No, it's still under the umbrella of Hollywood. So doesn't matter if it was like a movie promoting Christianity or whatever positivity is in the movie. It's still under the umbrella of Hollywood, which is a very sick industry that does sick things. So that doesn't surprise me, but hope it works out well for them. Just seeing them now for the first time. Normani, congrats to her. I hope that this will somehow help her career. I hope it will, and she can succeed in music because she is very talented. So I do wish the best for her. But anyway, y'all let me know what y'all think. Let me know what other videos you want to watch, and I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.